Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and episode 9 of my training log, and a very happy new year to you all. Hope it's been a good week so far and a good start to 2024. Well, let's jump right in. Monday, January 1st, called for a rest day for running, but I did walk to the gym and then do my workout, which was a little over an hour, and then walk back home. It was a pretty sunny, good day. And so it was perfect for walking, kind of loosen the legs up a bit before a workout. But then I did also hop into the sauna blanket, help everything to relax, loosen up, and just feel really good, and also help that relaxation. And then also jumped into the Air Relax recovery legs for a good session with those compression on the legs. Just felt really good. Well, Tuesday, January 2nd, called for speed work. And normally my speed day is on a Wednesday, but because I have some bigger things planned later in the week, my coach did switch things up for me. So Tuesday was 3 mile repeats at threshold pace with a mile recovery of, still wasn't really a recovery, it was supposed to be kind of a marathon pace. So think for that threshold about an 8 on the RPE scale, and then for the recovery think probably a 6-ish on that recovery. Of course, there was about a 20-minute warm-up before that and a 20-minute cool down. So take a look on the screen, you can see my paces for that. I was trying to get right at a 6:58 for that threshold. That's what my Coros watch and my Coros app says is my threshold pace. But overall, just under 10.5 miles, about an 8:02 average for the entire workout. So yeah, good day of training. So Wednesday, January 3rd, called for a conditioning day, and this was essentially a run and then a workout. So I headed to the gym, and I just hopped on the treadmill for about 30 minutes. As you can see, a little over 3.5 miles. But I found that I am definitely too much of a heavy sweater to be running at the gym. I was sweating all over their treadmill. I had to wipe it down very well. But I was wearing the Hoka Arahi 7s. This was the first run in those that went pretty well. Then I did my workout of about an hour again. This was a good strength workout, a lot of different exercises, and just really feeling good in the gym and enjoying it. I'm really coming to like my strength days. So Thursday, January 4th, called for an hour easy run, and we had gotten a pretty good bit of snow on Thursday and also Wednesday night. So I did hop on the treadmill, went for a little over 6.5 miles, but I did throw some elevation in there. Nothing steep. I think the steepest I ran was maybe 5%. Most of it was about a 3% grade. So a little over 801 feet of elevation gain. Very easy pace. Again, wearing the Hoka Arahi 7s. I didn't film any, but it was just a treadmill run, so you get the idea. Well, Friday, January 5th was my 40th birthday, but of course it was a work day, so I couldn't go out and do any big run, but I did do a workout. I had a run scheduled, but I chose to take a rest day since I wasn't going to be putting in a lot of miles tomorrow. But the strength coach did have a easier workout today. It was only about 30 minutes, a lot of just core activation I was able to do in my home gym, which was nice. So just kind of got that done and things felt really good, and yeah, it was a good workout. So Saturday, January 6th was my long run day, and I told my coach I was gonna run my age, and so I was 40 on this day, so I ran 40 miles. Well, good morning. We're on the new Santa Fe Trail for my 40-mile birthday run. Valen's doing about an hour with me. Then she's gonna turn around and go back. But she's gonna be cool and meet me at the turnaround point up past Palmer Lake. Give me some more hydration. Send me on my way. We had some snow, which slows this down a little bit, so it should be fine. So yesterday was actually my 40th birthday. But that was a work day, so couldn't go do 40 miles. We went out to dinner, my wife and I, some friends of ours, watched the kids, which was awesome. And now we're out for a nice run. It's cold, but man, that sun feels so warm. Well, Valen just tweaked her right ankle a little bit with the snow, and I don't know if horses are allowed in here or not, but there was, just some ice in places, and tweaked her right ankle a bit. Had to tie her shoe again, so I think she's gonna be okay. Jog it off, keep it loose. Gotta watch out for those little ice mounds. Alright, about an hour in, Valen is gonna take a picture, then she's gonna turn around and I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so now that it's just me, I'm gonna be doing a run walk, running about 10 minutes, and walking 2 minutes. I have a program set up on my Coros watch. I also got my Apple Watch on too. So we'll keep going. Just finishing up a walk break, about to leave the Air Force installation, continue north towards Monument. So I'm trying to run between a 9 and 9:30 pace for about 10 minutes. And then my walking, I'm trying to keep, I guess, between like a 16 and a 17. So it averages out to be about a 10 or something like that. We'll see. So all of this out here is new to me. I've never been this far out on the new Santa Fe Regional Trail. So it'll be cool. And I just got a rock in my shoe. But oh well. I'll be running pretty much on this crushed gravel dirt path the whole way, I believe. Covered in snow. Some buildings nearby. But it's beautiful. I'm actually overdressed. I'm definitely a little hot. Thought it was gonna be cooler. But man, that sun, even with the temperatures being like 30, that sun is warm. Definitely more snow on the trail up here. A little slicker. About 15 miles in. Almost. I don't know if you can see it by that rock up there. There's a massive house built like into the rock. Pretty cool. Well, I am 16 miles in, a little over 16 miles, approaching Palmer Lake, and it's beautiful. So beautiful. Up through there is where I ran when Val was running her race. Mount Herman is over there. I ran up that. It's crazy to think way back there, beyond that farthest mountain you can see, I started beyond that. That's crazy. Overall, feeling pretty good. Val's gonna meet me up here. I told her to bring me a t-shirt. And then my long sleeve past project is this tracksmith jacket. I'm sweating like crazy right now. Way too much. But overall, legs feel pretty good. Well, I'm joining up with the loop that Valen did for her race around Palmer Lake. Looks like they had maybe ice skating if it freezes enough. Oh, this section of trail up here is brutal. It's not been traveled. Ah, crap. My wide angle lens, which is magnetic and goes inside this case. I just smacked my case on the cell phone in my pocket and it fell out in the snow. Luckily I found it. But yeah, this section of trail is brutal. The snow's deep over my shoes in most places. Not really traveled. Is not really expecting this after the nice trail I was on. This is gonna make it a lot slower. Oh, we gotta be careful. I'm wearing the Hoka Speedgo 5 GTX, and they're doing well. I don't have my gaiters on. Well, the trail connected back over to this side, which is much better. More able to run. I actually passed the area where my wife is gonna crew me. I gotta go out another, I don't know, mile and a half, turn around, and then go back. Gosh, it's so beautiful. It's just open plain with plateaus around and mountains. It's windy, but man, is it gorgeous. I turned around 20 miles, 3 hours, 27 minutes. So I'm gonna go back about almost 2 miles to the car. Hopefully she's there and I can get some more tailwind, change shirt, move on. All right, coming back into the cruise spot here. And this is Greenland Trailhead. I think I see my wife's car. I hope. There's Catherine and Valen. That tracksmith jacket's just too hot.
Yeah.
Sweating way too much. Well, this is gonna get soaked and just keep the wetness on me though, so that might not be good. 3.5 hours from here. I'll text you when I'm like 5 miles out.
Okay.
Bye, Catherine.
Where are you going?
I'm going on my run more.
More.
More, I gotta run back to the springs. All right, love you, thank you so much. So yeah, don't know, 3.5 hours. All right, back on the road. Although I'm gonna bypass that section of trail there to the left that I came down on. It was just too dangerous, roll an ankle. I'm gonna stay on this road, and I think it'll take me to Palmer Lake, where I can get back on my route. So the crude stopped back there about a couple miles ago, 2.5 miles ago. I changed shirt, got 3 new flasks of Tailwind, drank some water, took a caffeine pill for a little performance boost, and then also had a Spring Energy Gel Wolfpack gel, which has about 350 calories. So should be good. I like those on big efforts. Help get some more fats, a little protein, the good stuff. On a walk break now, feeling well, turning some good miles. Get ready to run here in another couple seconds. Hey dear. Right in town. Look at that. There's a bunch of them, holy cow. Hey mule deer. What's up? That's crazy, that's crazy. Coming through the town of Monument right now. All right, back on to the Hilly Air Force Academy. This part's gonna be rough. I'm a 50K in, so 9-ish miles left. All right, almost done, not much more. Not much more. Well, I'm about to exit the Air Force Academy, which means I have about 1.7 miles left. Yep, that checks out. All right, pretty sure I'm gonna hit my goal too. I'm still pulling like 950s, 10-minute miles right now, so on my walk break, I'm gonna run here in a few seconds. Had another Spring Energy Gel, the last walk break. Yeah. All right, ready to finish this out. I don't know if you heard my watch beep there. I was supposed to be walking, but I'm close to the end, so I'm pushing through. Less than half a mile. Getting her done. You can see the finish line. It's right to the left side of that bridge. And no, there's not a finish line, but that's where I'm stopping. Almost done. I might actually be able to stop before I get there. Based off the distance on my watch. Oh, I'm stoked. So stoked for how well this went. Meeting my goal. I think I was gonna do it. But I ran this second half, this last 20 faster than the first. Pretty sure. Let's check the watch. Almost 300s. And done. Done, done, done. Heck yeah. And there's my ride. Hey. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, as you see, it went very, very well. Honestly, I could not have asked for a better day. The weather was good. It was just a little bit warm on the way out, but perfect coming back. Felt good. My wife's support crewing me halfway or almost halfway in was great, getting the extra supplies that I needed. But it went really, really well. I was wearing the Hoka Speedgoat 5 GTX. They felt great. So I'll be able to get the full review out on those very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. So overall, the run was 40 miles. Took me 6 hours and 35 minutes of moving time. There was my crew stop with my wife, which was a little bit over, right around 10 to 15 minutes. So about 6 hours and 50 minutes was the total time, including that stop. But as you see, there's about almost 1,800 feet of elevation gain, which was mostly on the way out, and then turning around, come back, a lot of it was downhill. So I was able to run that second half a fair amount faster than the first half. Well, that brings us to today, Sunday, January 7th, is a recovery day after the 40 miles yesterday. So the legs have been feeling pretty darn good. A little bit of soreness in the hips, but not too bad considering how well I ran yesterday. But I did, of course, after church, hop in the sauna blanket for about 35 minutes, up to about 160 degrees. And then I did get in the Air Relax recovery boots again, Just really feels great doing that after the sauna blanket. And then the feet were a little tired as well, so I used my Mountrax foot massager for a session in there, which is about 15 minutes. And overall, feeling really good. And yeah, recovery is just as important as logging miles. So remember, don't look at those recovery days as wasted days or days you should have been logging miles. Recovery is so incredibly important to allow your body to adapt to the training and be able to go another good week of training. So that's what I'm preparing for, is another good week of training. Well, overall for the week, it was a very good week of training. I didn't do any taper leading into my 40-mile birthday run other than taking that Friday off from running. So overall, it was almost 61 miles for the whole week, 9 hours and 31 minutes of running. Really low on the elevation gain, but still a good week. And then as far as my workout, my strength training was a total of a little over 2.5 hours. Again, just really enjoying the time in the gym and feeling my body getting stronger. Well, there we have it, a good week of training. Let me know below how your week has gone. If you did any big things, big runs for New Year's. I know some people go out and do a big run on New Year's Day. Yeah, let me know how that went if you did something. And stay tuned, I've definitely got some tech reviews coming out for the Insta360 Ace Pro that's going to be coming out in the next week or two. Same for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, that should be coming out fairly soon also. And then of course this Hoka Speedgoat 5 GTX, that'll be coming out. The Arahi 7s, more shoes. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you. If you haven't already, take a look at my favorite gear from 2023. Some really good items in there, maybe something that you'll find you didn't think of and might help you out as well. Thank you all, I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.